Alrighty, howdy neighbors, and welcome back to Corpse Party. Last time we found this room. It's supposed to be, I think, for a pool. It has showers, but it's just a locker room. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water seems to be coming out of the faucet. This is broken. Nope, the handle seems rusted in place and won't budge. Be careful of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. Gross. Okay. Your reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. Okay, there's nothing over here that I need. Poolside. No running by the pool. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. The entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime.
Pool か。雨で向こうがよく見えねえな。
A pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Why are we crying again? Fuck.
よし。
Alright, who goes?
篠崎、ダメだやっぱり。貸しな、文化人形。
Shinozaki, this quiz isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit?
風邪ひいちまうから。お前は建物の中入ってろ。
You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside.
俺が調べ終わるまで更衣室で待ってろよ。
I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. Is he trying to be impressive? He's failing, but he can try.
あなた一人で霊相手に何ができるのよ。
What's gonna happen if a ghost shows up again? Think you'll be able to handle it?
いいから。何かあったら呼ぶからよ。
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you.
その時は助けに来てくれよ。
And you can come to my rescue. Do what I mean. Yes.
むちゃしないでね。
Alright. Just don't do anything stupid. I could tell you the same thing.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
なんだ？
You say something?
これ以上負担をかけさせるわけにはいかないからな。
I gotta try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. We can enter the pool.
なんだこの汚い水は。何が沈んでるか分かったもんじゃねえな。
What's up with this murky water? There's no telling what could be down there.
死んでも入んねえぞ。俺泳げねえし。
All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course I can't really swim, so... Me neither, dude.
なんだこの汚い。
Same thing. Caution. Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. Pump room. The door is locked. Okay. Wait. Letter. I want to see the letter. You were not here earlier. Looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between shelves. Try to dig it up. Pump room key. Go to the pool. Very thin, flimsy, and rusted. It will probably break after a single use.
水圧調整室？
Pump room, huh?
いい。
Shinozaki, please, for the love of God, stop being possessed. He said I've had enough. Oh, I see where it is.
まさかあいつ。
What's it? No, there's no way.
冗談じゃねえぞ。
Come on, give me a break here. Oh, fuck, the timer kept running.
なんだよ。何が篠崎。
So they fell in.
更衣室にいるだろうな。
Shinozaki's still in the locker room, right?
なんだよ。篠崎。
No, she's not. We're wasting time.
篠崎。
Shinozaki.
いない。さっきのはやっぱり。
Here, she's not in here. Guess that really
何
was
や
her
って
then.
んだよ。タグ。
What the hell is she thinking? Why is there no, like, run button?
何やってんだよ俺。やっぱり目を離すんじゃなかった。
What is wrong with me? What am I doing? I shouldn't have taken my eyes off of her.
くそ。
So my fault. God damn it.
どこだ。篠崎。
Hey, Shinozaki. It was
さ
here.
っき波が立っていたの。
It is. Do it. She's not here. But it
こ
was
こじゃ
raining
ないの
over
か。
here.
さっき
try
波
over
が。
here. The timer's gone.
いた。
It's her.
今助けてやるからな。
Don't worry, Shinozaki. I'm pulling you up. Nice.
篠崎。篠崎。
Shinozaki. Good. At least you still got a pulse.
篠崎。篠崎。おい。頼むから息してくれよ。
Come on, breathe already, damn it. More than half the dialogue is just
心
breathing.
配させんなよ。
God, don't worry me like that.
落ち着いたか。
You back with me now?
ったく。なんでプールに飛び込んだりしたんだよ。
So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool?
菱沼くんが呼んだんじゃない。
You called me out there, didn't you? No!
俺が。
I... what?
呼ばれてプールサイドに出た後は覚えてないけど。
I heard your voice, so I ran outside. After that, I don't remember much else.
気がついたら目の前が真緑で口の中にいっぱい水が。
Next thing I knew, my vision was full of this sickening green color. My mouth was full of water.
くそ。これも例の仕業か。騙しやがるとは。
God damn it. Was this the work of those ghosts again? I can't believe they could trick us so easily. They really have been doing a great job of tricking you, huh?
やっぱなんかあるな。あのプール。
There's gotta be something in that pool. Are you gonna separate again? Because that was such a great idea. Or maybe you can actually do the right thing and stay the fuck together.
歯に何かいっぱい挟まってる。やだ、もだわ。
Ugh, there's something stuck in my tooth. It's like algae or something.
シャワーの水出ないのか。
When do the showers still work? They don't. Again, more than half this dialogue is just breathing.
ああ、ダメだ。
Nothing.
口の中苦い臭いもう嫌
Can't get rid of this horrible taste, and I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this. There's rain outside. Let's just go. Oh my god. How does she think I feel?
篠崎、とりあえず雨で体洗ってみるか。
Shinozaki, how about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ口洗えるかどうかわかんねえけど。
Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth.
よし、行こうぜ。
Alright then, let's go.
後でどっかで服乾かさないとな。
After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Don't worry about that. How about you don't worry about that?
どうだ？
Feel better?
案外口すすげた
Yeah, surprisingly I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly.
そうか。よかったな。
You were? That's good.
篠崎、さっき向こうに気になる部屋見つけたんだ。
So, Shinozaki. While I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out.
私も行く
I'll go with you.
その方がいいか。
That's probably for the best.
そうしよ
Alright, let's do it. How many bodies are going to be in the pool? I'm going to guess 5. The key was so rusted and brittle that it instantly snapped as soon as it was turned. Fortunately, it had already done its job. I love being able to see. The drainage. Turn it. Yes. Anything else in here that I need? Nope. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's 4, not 5. Damn. There's a corpse of a very tiny individual. Being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. Kinzuki. A decayed female student, rotting and decayed. Mitsuki. Based on the size, this appears to be the body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Hirune. The body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Tsukasa. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully, that'll keep someone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. I can spend eternity without a tongue, for all I care. Aw, I can't get it out. In here is where it should be. Essentially an oversized faucet or pump. Side surface covered in moss. Is it in here then? Dim light around you is reflecting upon something deep inside the drainage grate. Try to push it out. Yes!
なんだこれ。
What is this thing?
何かのハンドル？
Some kind of handle. Rusted valve wheel. Right at the bottom of the pool. Probably got stuck when the water was drained. In the water fill area? That's what it said. Move the wheel from the water pump and throw it into the pool. Water pump. Where are you? If I remember correctly, which I do not, might be that one. Where is it? Oh no, do I not know stuff? I mean, I know I don't know stuff, but... A crude label written in the piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump, and below it's left for some sort of lever handle. Is that the wheel? Yes!
錆びついててこれ以上回らないか。
That's as far as it's gonna go, I think. It's too rusted to turn anymore. Small hemp bag stained with the copious amounts of blood that seem to have fallen from the spigot. Looks your school or student ID name tag is attached to it. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 1-6. Tokiko Tsuji. Bag appears to contain a severed human tongue.
女の子の
It's a girl's name. Severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. Okay, so is that eyeless or is that headless? Where even is the eyeless tongue? I don't think I found that yet. Because eyeless is over there. Uh-oh.
手に渡せばいいの？
Which one did we give it to? Fucking headless.
こいつ顎から上が
She's got no head above her chin.
どっちの下だかわからないよ。
How am I supposed to know whose tongue we got? Let him back. Do it. The little spirit is staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing from the gaping cross-section of her head as she walks.
待ってて。辻、時子ちゃん。
Who's the right one? Tokiko Tsuji. Yes!
返してあげるよ。受け取って。
Is yours in it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit Tokiko's tongue. What happened?
もう一人の霊が来る。逃げましょう。
This is the way we have to run. Okay, bye. Yabba-dabba-doo-bop. Now where can I find your tongue? That's the real question. Anything over here? The doll hasn't started crying, so it's not this way. Because wouldn't it be? It is a damn miracle I got that right though, for real. Oh yeah, we can't go this way. Ah, whoops. I completely forgot. It wasn't this one. There's nothing in the entryway anymore. She doesn't want to go to the second building because she goes, ah, my head hurts. Sachiko. Feck off. No!
また喋り出したぞ。
Here we go again.
今度はどこだってんだよ。
Where the hell's it gonna take us this time? Where your friend was splattered. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. This is so fucked. No. Yes. No. Yes.
ふざけんなよ、クソ人形。
You getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch? I sure am.
そんなとこにあるもの。
God, if that's where it is.
だって、来れるかよ。
I'm not sure if we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Ask Morishige. He'll do it.
誰かいるのか。
Nope. Hello? Is someone there? Hello?
森重、無事だったか。
Morishige, you're alive.
いやー、岸沼。それに委員長。そちらも無事で何より。
Kishinuma, and our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound.
どうしたの？
What happened?
あ、ちょっとな。お前、どこにいたんだ？
It's a long story. So where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど、さっき急に気を失ったみたいで。
I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness.
気がついたら、なんか校舎の雰囲気が変わってて。
And when I woke up here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed.
あと、持田と持田の妹にも会ったよ。
Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister.
本当か？あいつらも無事なのか？
You did, so they're okay too.
うん。なんか妹がはぐれてたみたいだけど。
They are. Though when I next ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed like her and her brother had parted ways.
森重くん、
Morishige.
それ手に持ってるもの。
What is that in your hand? Yes! Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hand.
ん？ああ、これ。この先の通路の床下で。
Hmm? Oh, this. I found it under the floorboards in the hallway.
見つけたんだけど。
Just up these stairs.
何かのまじない？これ、いるの？
Is some kind of charm. Do you want it?
じゃあ、渡しとくよ。俺は今、人探しでそれどころじゃないんだ。
Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. God, this man. God, this man. Like, he's the reason we're all gonna die. Yuki's tongue. Severed tongue of a victim of Heavenly Host murder case sealed in a small hemp bag. Received another tongue bag from Morishige. As with the others, a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School. Class 5-2. Yuki Kano.
じゃあね。なんだよ、委員長。その目は。
Well, it should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, look at his eyes. Those are the eyes of a dead man.
そうだ。持田が1の A で待ち合わせしようって言ってたよ。
Oh yes, one more thing. Mochida said we should all try to meet up in classroom 1-A.
おう。
Okay.
多分よ。
I'm guessing.
鈴本のいるあの場所じゃなくて。
That it wasn't from, you know, Suzumoto's spot.
近くの床にでも転がってたんだろう。これ。じゃなきゃよ。変な。
Maybe he shifted over a few feet, and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then...
怖い。あの人手血まみれだった。
That really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Whoa. He's a perv in the worst way. The worst kind of perv. Hold on, let me save. Next! Get over here, Yuki. Give it back. Give it back.
この子は片目がない。
This girl's missing an eye.
返してあげるべき体の部分がこれじゃ足りてない。どうしよう。
I got us a tongue. Is it going to be enough? What do we do? The other girl also lost, like, more than half her head, so I'm guessing that this should be fine. What's that bed? Yes. The girl lowers her head and begins walking slowly back and forth.
カンノユキちゃん
Yuki Kano.
返してあげるこれあなたのものでしょ
This is for you. It is yours, isn't it? Offer the spirit Yuki's tongue. Thank you.
お姉さんありがとう
Thank you very much. Look at the frowny face. No. Oh. Bye bye.
Yeah. やったな、篠崎。これで3人か。
We did it. We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them.
あと1人。赤い服の。
I was left as the girl in the red. No, no more.
幽霊と喋ってるとどんどん自分が死に近づいていく感覚がする
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself.
わかるただ自分の死に顔が
Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how we'll look when I'm dead. I'm not even trying.
頭の中にはっきりと浮かんでくるのすごく嫌なイメージ
It just pops into my head all on its own, and it's such a horrible image.
帰りたい帰りたいよお母さんお姉ちゃん
I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister.
持ちたく
And Mochida. Bitch.
篠崎。
Shinozaki.
わかった。次、俺がやるからよ。
Alright, next one's mine then, okay?
しっかり。おい
So just try to pull yourself to get...
あまた地震か
God damn it, not again.
だこれでかいぞ
This one's big too. Alright, we're writing in the notebook. Was I knocked out?
どこだここは
Where am I? What the hell?
ここ俺らの教室
This is our classroom. No, it's not. No, the desks were not arranged like that. This is a lie.
マジかよ
No fooling. No, fool it. This is not... This is not your classroom. It's wrong.
篠崎しっかりしろよおい
Hey, wake up.
息はしてるな
She's breathing at least.
篠崎おい起きろよ
Shinozaki, come on, wake up already.
岸沼くんあれ
What?
見てみろよマリー俺も信じらんねえんだけど
Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. It's a lie, dude.
嘘。
No way.
本当？ここは？
We're back? For real? Is this really our school? No, it's not.
マジだよほら俺の机だ
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk.
本当だ！見て見て！私の机！
And mine too. It's right here. I can't believe
っ
it.
てことは
It's true.
私たち帰ってこれたのよ。やったー！
Oh, you're about to have a rude awakening. I know it's not real. There are 5 chapters. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home.
さあざまみろチキシャ
Fuck yeah. Suck on that world. You're crying again.
もう帰ってこられないかと思ってた。
I never thought I'd live to see home again.
もう
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか
Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh?
もう
サトシやユイ先生
This is wrong. Fields are filled with personal effects belonging to Class 2-9 primary and assistant home room
ユイ先生
teachers.
自分家の猫用の缶詰置いとくのは
Miss Yui even has some cans of cat food in here. What the fuck?
どう考えても公私混同だよな
I'm not sure if that's the sort of thing she should be storing in the classroom, though. I just don't trust it. Collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinazaki for payment. Venturing out to search for the others, you find that even the janitor is likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway.
8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎の中に居残ることになるとはな現実感ねえな
Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 o'clock in the evening. Just feels so surreal. It's a lie. As the thunder and rain grew in intensity, the windows began to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. It's a lie.
これ現実か
Is this reality? No.
さっきまでのは夢だったんじゃないか
Was everything up until now just a dream? That's not a dream, dude.
どこで何やってんだろう俺
Where am I right now? What am I doing? What did I tell you?
どうした篠崎
Shinazaki, what's wrong?
は
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
なんだこりゃ
What the hell is this?
終わってないの？
It's not over, is it? No, and I've been saying that.
まだ終わってないの？
Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it.
お前は
It's Yuki. It's you. No.
誰？来るな！
Go back. Don't come any closer.
した。
It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one.
私が誘拐されたあの日、
On the day I was kidnapped,
朝、私はお母さんと喧嘩をしてしまいました。
I remember I had to fight with my mom that morning.
何を言ってるの？
Why is she telling us this?
わかんねえよ。
I have no idea.
お母さんと顔を合わせるのが嫌で、
I didn't want to see her face.
学校の後、私は家へ帰らずに
So after school, I decided that instead of going home,
ぼーっと渡り廊下にしゃがんで雨を眺めていました。
I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain.
そうしたら、私の隣に吉和先生が座って、
That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me.
と私の話を聞いてくれたのです。
I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh.
先生、言葉を話せない病気だったけれど、心は優しい人だったから。
He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see. But he was a very kind man.
私は好きでした。
I really liked him.
けれど、
But then... Damn.
お兄さん、お姉さん、
You two are nice people.
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは5年生の
She's so tiny, she must be a fifth grader.
ゆきちゃんね。
Yuki Kano, right?
さっきはありがとうございます。
Thank you for what you did back there.
殺された私たちを成仏させようとしてくれて、
For making an effort to help those of us who were killed in the school.
結局成仏はできたのか。なんでお前まだいるんだよ。
Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here?
いいえ、できてません。
No, you didn't.
あなたたちから言葉を奪った、抜き取られた舌は返したし。
But we returned your tongues, and we gave you back your ability to speak out.
あなたたちにひどいことをした犯人には懺悔させたけど、
You even got your murderer to repent for what he did. How much you want to bet he didn't do anything? And it was Survivor Girl.
やっぱり許せない。
Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what?
私たちの成仏に許す、許さないというそれぞれの意志は関係ないんです。
Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. Doesn't matter if we forgive or not.
懺悔とは犯人と被害者との間に存在して、それ単体で私たち被害者の霊を動かすものです。
Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's a sole act capable of moving us.
私たちが天神小学校を異空間に閉じ込めている霊場の断片だから、私たちを動かすという方法は正しいと思います。
And we exist as fragments of the sealed ground upon which Heavenly Host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action.
だけど足りていないんです。犯人の懺悔が。
But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough.
あいつの文化人形が喋った言葉では足りないってこと？
So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't enough to appease you?
あれは
That's not.
あ、
で、なんだよ。
So what then?
なんだって無関係の人間を何人も何人も閉じ込めてるんだ。
Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place?
俺たちをあそこに呼び寄せたのはお前ら子供の幽霊たちだろ。
Your child's spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you?
それは違います。
That's not true.
だと
The hell do you mean it's not true?
私たちは異空間をつなぎ止める歯車に過ぎなくて。
We are just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together.
お前鈴本を殺したじゃねえかよ。
But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you?
待
Wait,
って。
もう少し聞こう。
let's hear her out. Yes, buy yourself as much time as you can outside of the school.
お姉さんたちだけでも無事に遅れてよかったです。
I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に俺たちを気遣うような言い方すんだよ。
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いたことがある。
I heard about a situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を残したまま暴力的に命を搾取された霊魂は
A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and
普
regrets.
通の人で言うところの錯乱に近い状態でとどまってしまうって
It's kind of like stopping short at the end of madness.
いろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから
With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい心と聖者への妬みや敵意の気持ちとコントロールできずに感情がくるくる変わるって
Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんって霊能師の？
Your sister some kind of medium or something?
ちょっと違うけど
Yeah, something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音ってわけか。
So what you're saying is, this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin.
だったらお願い他の生きてるみんなも
I feel for you, I really do. So please, please bring the rest of them back.
持田くんや先生たちも連れてきてあげて
Mochida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them back home.
ねえできるんでしょ
Come on, you can do it, right?
もうそれは無理だと思います。
I don't think that's possible anymore.
どうして
Why not?
あの空間はたくさんの無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの恨みの念がもう満員だから。
The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left.
行き場をなくした悲しい思いたちの影響で全ての霊が
And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go.
わずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
It's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だってもうすぐまた
It won't be long.
生きている人をただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
Before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるのね
So we're going to lose you as an ally then.
だったらなおさら急がなきゃ
So you just hurry up and bring them home right now.
何か持田くんたちを助ける方法はないの
Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。あの場所へ戻って。
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件被害者の
Find all 4 of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims.
みんなを成仏させてくれれば、歯車を失った異空間に大きな歪みが生まれます。
And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, and they'll begin to fall apart.
そうすれば、もしかしたら
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへまた戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それにせっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、そんなつもりのお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you.
どうしてさっき口ごもったの？成仏できなかった理由。
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたいのなら教えます。あの時のこと。
if you really want, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand. In an instant, their 2 beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going on?
白崎！
It hurts, it hurts.
どうなったの？私
What happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに意識がある。
Didn't I pass out? So am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし体が動かない。
I can't see a thing, and I can't move.
なんか疲れた時になる金縛りみたい。
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh no.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない。
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児、篠崎幸子。
Shinozaki Sachiko. The little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後、怯えるように他県へ移っていったとされている。
Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that had remained here.
驚いたことに、この篠崎家についての記述はこの事柄以外。
Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family.
当時の書類や文献のどこを見ても何を見ても見当たらない。
No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学校や現役校長の嫡男による凄惨な犯行。
Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage of a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son.
そのスキャンダラスな背景の取材に目がくらみ、
It would stand to reason that the scandal would serve to be the primary focus of public interest, with all the other details fading into the background.
この小さな生存者の聴取がおろそかになったのではと予想したが、そうではなかった。
So of course, after learning about that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も 幸子のその後をたどることができなかったのだ。
But there was more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history and whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
体は金縛りにあったみたいに動かせないけど。
I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess.
部屋の光景が見える。
But I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に男の子が一人、女の子が二人。
There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself.
顔に見覚えがある。
I recognize them.
みんなあの犯人に殺された天神症の子供たちだ。まだ生きてる。
They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during the incident, but they're still alive.
けど私を含めみんな手足を縛られて床に転がされている。
Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot, and just sprawled out on the floor. And so am I.
だから私も体が動かないのかしら。
That's the real reason I can't move. This is about to be a fucking tragedy. Oh. Yo, that man's face is feckin' horrifying. Kenzo, you're ruining the mood. No, stop. No, please, no. Her eyes. No, I can't see.
目隠しをされ何も見えない。
Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから目隠しを取ることもできない。
Just my hands and feet are tied up. I can't move the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖は余計に倍増する。
That just makes everything so much worse.
耳がどんどん敏感になる。
I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently.
周りの子たちのおえつの声が狭い部屋に反響して私も恐怖で頭が割れそうになる。
The helpless cries from the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's going to explode.
何するのよ。どうして目隠しなんか。
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ離して。もう足ほどいてよ。
Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please.
何度も叫んだけど男は私から離れていった。
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order, okay?
順番って何？
In order. Boys first. Boy is first. Boy is first. Boy is first. Oh, fuck.
声とは思えない凄まじい音波のような叫び声。端っこにいた男の子だ。
I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure, primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが永遠と続く。今まさに殺されてるんだ。
It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now.
なんてこと、なんてこと。
God, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるのに、
No one deserves this.
なぜせめて早く神様は意識を奪ってあげないの。
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Oh, fuck.
何十分経っただろうか。
It's been at least half an hour now.
何度も何度も繰り返し絞り出された男の子の叫び声は
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside
とうとう聞こえなくなった。
have finally come to a halt. Fuck.
間髪入れずに女の子の悲鳴が上がる。これももはや音だった。
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Oh yeah, this is the one where her head is missing. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
まだ終わらない。早く。
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。私は何を望んでるんだろう。
Die already? God, what's wrong with me?
わからないけど、とにかく早く楽にしてあげて。
You know what? I don't care. Just get over with and leave me in peace.
やがてゴンと何か重いものが落ちる音がして静かになった。
Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped, and the room grew quiet again.
大きくなる足音。
Those footsteps are getting closer.
ぞわりと全身の毛が逆立つ。
All my hairs are standing on end at this point.
胃から下に氷を詰められたような、一瞬にして下痢になったような丘。
Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea.
順番。私は何を安心しているんだろう。隣の子が死んだら次は。
In order. God, why am I relieved with the silence? The kid next to me just died. And you're gonna be next.
私の番じゃない。
Which means it's my turn now.
髪の毛をつかまれ、頭をグイッと持ち上げられる。
Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up.
同時に目隠しを取られると、犯人の顔が正面に。
I'm taking off my blindfold, which means I can just see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明だった児童たちの
The four missing children were found in the basement room of Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時の現場はまさに賛美極まる凄惨な光景だった。
When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果、凶器は逮捕時に犯人が手にしていた大きな断ち切りバサミと断定。
Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused.
躊躇があったのか、男のものにしては軽めの力で、しかし執拗に。
Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used.
殺意を持って犯行に及んだことは確実であった。
Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent.
公式発表では、児童たちの死因は舌を切り取られたことによる失血死とされていたが、
Official cause of death for the three murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following the removal of the tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたらしい凶行が行われていた。
But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は規制によりメディアで報道されていない殺害の手口である。
The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した幸子の証言に基づいている。
These details of the crime were based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself.
手足を縛られ、目隠しをされた被害者たちは一人ずつ距離を置いて寝かされ、
Apparently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor,
順番に殺されていった。
then killed one by one.
一人はハサミで腹部をめった刺しにされた上に臓器を抜き取られショック死。
One was reportedly stabbed in the abdomen with that formation pair of scissors, and had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out.
臓器は地下室の土床に粗雑に埋められた。
His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人はハサミで数十回にもわたって頬を刺され、口から上の顎部がちぎれ死亡。
Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらされた光景は想像を絶していた。
the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could have possibly imagined.
血まみれの大きなハサミを手に私を見下ろしていたのはさっきの大男ではなく、
The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all.
捕らえられていた
It was
子
one
供
of the
たちの
children.
一人。
Red dress girl. Who fucking called it? It was me.
顔が真っ赤に染まった小さな女の子だった。
It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims.
正気のない灰色の目でじっと私の目を見据え、ついで彼女は
She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then,
ケタケタと笑い出した。
she just started giggling. I like the rhythmic of the scissors. It's really nice.
ハサミは不快な音を立て、せわしなく開閉を繰り返す。
She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, sounding it echoing through the room.
その錆びてボロボロになった血まみれの切っ先は、
And then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades.
ずっと私の目に向けられた。
And slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
そんな、なんで、どうしてあなたが。
Why is it you?
いや、
She's just saying no.
一人はハサミで眼球を何度も刺された上に、
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of
スー
times
プのように潰れた目玉をえぐり出され、苦しみ抜いた末に失血死に至る。
until her eyeball became a soup-like consistency. She was eventually just left there like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony.
その後、なぜか犯人は3人の遺体から舌をハサミで切断している。
Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues.
執筆している私も胸の悪くなる。まさに悪魔の所業である。
Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. Is it nearly impossible to accept the murder as anything but a monster?
児童3人が惨殺される中、唯一生き残った少女、幸子。保護された後、
And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言から追及が進み、義和は送検された。
But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagiori was officially charged.
言い換えるなら、彼を犯人確定に追い込んだ張本人である。彼女には、
Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing.
自宅の所在も家族構成も一切の記録が残っていない。
Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected.
というより、はっきり言えば、存在していた痕跡が全くないのだ。
What's not expected, however, is that there is not even the slightest trace of this information left to find, as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説になる。果たしてこれは本当に。
Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture.
義和の犯行なのか。
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagiori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは本当に義和なのか。
Is it possible that the crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の義和は言葉による他人とのコンタクトは不自由だったとはいえ、
Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through
基
speech.
本的にはおとなしく他人に危害を加えるような性質ではなかった。
And despite his childlike reversion, he had always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a
これ
fly.
は彼を取り巻いていた親戚や付近住民の証言も聞くことができたので確実だ。
All his relatives and neighbors, relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much. Shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities.
突然このような強行に走る道理がないのである。
He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方、それまで健康であった義和の父親、
Then again, he may have simply have lost his mind. Look at his father.
柳堀校長が突然 機械な言動や行動を取り始めたのもこの時期だ。
It was around the same time that Principal Takamine Yanagiori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in the most peculiar way.
何かに取りつかれたように屋敷の壁一面に意味不明の漢字の羅列を書き殴ったり、
Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed.
何者かに怯えるように部屋の隅にこもり大声でわめいたり暴れたり。
He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came
こ
by.
ちらも相当な事態になっていた。
If he could wind up in such a belligerent state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は人知を超えた力の動き、巨大なる呪詛の側面を見ている。
I believe we're looking at a curse, far more powerful than any man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed forever.
天神小学校の地下室に関する何か大きな呪いの存在。
Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺害事件より
And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること20年。
Back a whole 20 years.
おぼろげながら真相を知る手がかりを私は見つけたように思える。
I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It's a bit far-fetched, as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後、取り壊されて別の学校が建っている現在では、
Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, another school built in its
失われ
place.
た天神小学校の地下室を調べることは不可能だが、
It's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly,
私の助手が興味深い方法を見つけてきてくれた。
but my protege has found what may be the next best thing.
不可能が可能となるかもしれない。これよりその準備に出かける。
Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even
詳しく
now.
は次回の連載にてお伝えしたいと思う。楽しみにお待ちいただきたい。
Make sure to not miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Cow Hibiki, 2003, 722. Continued in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 has been unlocked. Extra 4 has been unlocked. Alright, that was Chapter 4. Pivotal moment. What the hell? Alright. So, I'm gonna end this episode here so we can go to Chapter 5 fully fresh. So, thank you very much for watching and hopefully I will see you later.